fuck?
What the fuck are we talking about? The show about what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty.
Check.
Okay, now
Hard.
the volume's up. That works. Well, there's your problem. I didn't have the volume up.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are we talking about? The show about what the fuck?
What the fuck?
All right, that's it. Just boom.
Mad rapey.
Oof.
We just throw that shit in there. No lube.
Yeah, we're just in there like swimwear.
Yeah. Or
That never gets old. It's a good saying.
thongs in there like thongs.
Yep. In your ass.
It doesn't
like a
roll
fucking
off the
chair.
tongue
It doesn't.
as
in
good.
there like swimwear. It's just perfect.
Yo, I just get beard hair in my mouth all day.
Well, I mean, you have an Amish person's beard.
I know. Which
Yep.
is why I want to get into
You should shave the mustache
making
and go
furniture.
full Amish
I
beard.
can't shave the stash.
You should.
Man. I can't.
I think you should. I'd be all for that.
I've never shaven my stash.
Never shaven the stash.
Never.
Yeah, because when you were younger, you had just the stash.
Yep.
Yep.
Just the stash. Because
Just
I
the
couldn't
stash.
connect this.
All kids, all like preteen and young teen boys have a rapist mustache. They all rock one at one point.
They do.
Everybody does, and that is okay. Anyway, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? Sounds good.
Yeah, we're sounding good.
I'm Aaron. Hi. And this is Petty.
I am the
He's-
pettiest.
Yeah, he's the pettiest of the petty. We're live on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us on Facebook.
On Instagram.
On the Gram, son. On iTunes.
Uh-huh.
On Podbean. And JDate.
And Amish Farmer.
AmishFarmer.com.
Something like that.
They would never go on because, they don't have computers.
Somebody made the site for him just in case.
Just in case an Amish person
Yeah.
gets curious about the internet.
Who's the ones that kind of go into technology? Mennonites?
Yeah, I think so.
They're just like, we want to drive still or something?
Yeah, we're like, this horse and buggy thing's overrated.
Yeah, it's like really slow.
Yeah, let's just use a car. It's super
Yeah.
fast. Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't, the car, it doesn't take a shit in the road.
It doesn't. It doesn't stop and poop or just poop while it continues to do its thing.
Right.
Yeah. Cars don't poop. They pollute, but I mean, again, you get there faster. It's a trade-off.
Nobody cares about pollution.
Yeah.
The world, it regenerates. It's fine.
Everything's fine. We're all fine. Everything's
Nobody cares. Relax. Drive the car. Isn't like the cleanest fuel diesel? Why aren't we all just using diesel?
I think it's the cleanest fossil fuel. I don't think it's the cleanest
There's no
fuel.
such thing as fossil fuel, though. It doesn't come from fossils.
Well, I mean, yeah, it does.
It doesn't.
Where's it come from, then?
It's something. It's just in the earth.
It's just there.
Yeah.
So it's not from, like, old,
It's not from dinosaur bones.
No?
No.
It's not only dinosaur bones. It's not what they say fossil fuel is. It's from fossils in general. It's not just dinosaur bones. It's anything left over from...
You remember back in the day, they used to always complain about peak oil. We were at peak oil, and they, like, complained about it. They were like, everybody was scared back in the day.
No.
And that never happened.
No.
It was a thing, like the hole in the ozone. It was something like that.
Yeah.
They always complained about, like, peak oil.
Yeah.
And we got over that real quick because, what's it called? It's not a suppository. Depository of oil?
Yeah, the suppository goes up.
The suppository of oil.
Depository goes out.
Yeah, like the oil deposits, they refill themselves.
Yeah, that's from the fossils continually turning into fuel. It's
Yeah.
from the pressure of the earth and the heat of the core.
I don't think it's because of the fossils.
Well,
Something
yeah,
else. I can't tell you right now because I've been drinking.
right. Well, I mean, I just think it's fossils because like that's what.
That's what they said
Yeah,
to
I
us
mean,
back in the day.
Well, I mean, still scientists still say that, don't they?
I don't believe
They're
so.
not changing it.
I don't
They're
believe
not.
scientists either.
I mean, I do.
They got coats on.
Yeah, I mean, they got to look clean and professional. You never know.
It's like a uniform to the
Yeah, everybody got a uniform. That's
to
theirs.
fool you.
That's theirs. That's theirs.
Yeah.
Not all of them have them. Like some of them just wear like normal clothes.
It's to trick you though.
It is.
Yeah.
It's all a ruse.
It is.
It's all for show.
It really is.
It's all
Like
for show.
they wear the white coat.
That's what every uniform is. Every uniform's for show, right? Nobody gives you a fucked up looking uniform. Usually, it's something to make yourself stand out or be presentable. So,
Right.
So
But
a
like
nice
a police uniform is black.
Not all of them. Some of them are navy blue.
They're dark.
They're dark. Yes.
Used to be blue.
There's also brown ones too if you're a trooper.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they're not white. It's like a
they're not.
psychological thing. Like they chose these
Well, it's
colors.
calming, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, that's why doctors have white
The
coats.
white
'cause
coats.
it's-
It's like
yeah.
it's to fool you.
There's a lot of stuff like that. There's
Yeah.
also there's a reason why most psychiatrists have beards because people who have beards are more calming and you can relate to them more.
I'm calm. I'm
You know?
very calm.
There's a lot of like quirks and things like that with people. Even when you go to a place like you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah, but it would be weird
You ever
if they
been to
were
Ve-
like,
you ever-
you're a psychologist. You have to grow a beard.
You ever been to Vegas?
No.
Okay, so you go to Vegas next time. Go to a casino. Look
Get the blow
for a clock. Look for windows.
and prostitutes.
You'll find one of the three.
I forgot what you said in the first thing.
It's not the first two.
clock?
Yes.
And
Windows.
windows.
Right, like to see outside, like light.
Yeah, you can't find them. They don't
Right.
have them.
No. And the carpets. Watch the carpets.
So
They're designed to go in a circle. They don't lead out.
yeah,
There's no like if you follow the design, they don't lead out. They always go inward.
right.
It's all a fucking mind game. So you
Yeah.
lose track of time. You don't know if it's fucking night
It's
or
fucked
day.
up.
It is. It is.
If you don't think about these things, like
And then
actively,
again,
you'll
so you're
just be
talking,
lost.
and you're talking
Yeah.
about uniforms, right?
Right.
So then at a casino, while all this is going on, girls with barely any fucking clothes on are like, "Do you want free alcohol?"
You're like,
Yes,
absolutely.
and thank you.
And then
Here's
you
money
go-
for the free
You
alcohol.
keep going in circles,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like, "Do you want more free alcohol?"
Of
You're
course
like,
they do.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you go in another
exactly.
circle, and
Yep.
they're like, "Do you want more
Yeah.
free alcohol?" You're like,
Oh,
"Yes."
twist my arm again. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's how every fucking profession is to trick you. Marketing's like that. I took a marketing class, and there's colors you stay away from when you do marketing,
Yep.
and like there's certain words you never use when
Yep.
when you're doing a campaign or a marketing like a slogan. There's words you stay away from. There's an amount of words you like a certain amount you need to stop at. Like
Yep.
there's certain types of phrases, like all kinds of stuff. Like that's. The mind's a fucked up thing, and it's easy to trick somebody into thinking something that they really don't want to think, but they think it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had that problem with like when I worked for Wells Fargo, and you learn how to sell to people, and then like
Yeah.
leading the sale into things, like you're just like pushing someone into it.
Yeah.
Like I never felt comfortable doing that. I can't
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
I just don't like
Well,
it.
the fucked up thing too is you worked for Wells Fargo, who was making fake
They're a
accounts.
shit company.
Dude, the fact that they are still a bank,
It's insane.
it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane when you think about. So what they did was make fake accounts in people's names that had accounts without knowing.
Yeah.
To inflate what it looked like. So when they're like, "Oh my God, we have 100,000 of this account," when really only like 2,000 people know about it, all these other ones are just accounts made up.
Yeah.
And then these people end up incurring costs and things like that in these accounts, and there's all these negative accounts, and yeah,
Yep.
dumb.
Insane.
Yeah,
I know.
like when you think about banking, the first thing you should think about is, are they good with money? And like if they're not, then they shouldn't be banking.
The thing is, none of them are.
I know.
It's all a fucking scam.
It doesn't make any sense.
Once you realize everything is a scam, you
Oh.
can make a good business.
I
in
don't even know if
America.
it's necessarily a scam. I just don't think their standards are high enough.
Everything is, trust me,
You know?
every single thing is a scam.
You know, like
None of the businesses that are the big businesses
Yeah.
worry about a profit whatsoever. They all operate on losses. Everything's based on credit and selling their losses off, and they just keep losing money. They don't give a fuck about turning a profit. The people who care about turning a profit is a small business like
Yeah.
down the road,
Yeah.
a little store. They care about a profit.
Yeah.
The other Target, fucking Walmart, fucking Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, they all just lose money. Millions every month.
Well, they don't. Like Walmart has started, but the Walton
has started.
Yeah.
Think about that.
But
Has started.
yeah, but they're not. So like they were losing money. They're not still losing money. If they were still losing money, theoretically they'd run out.
Right.
What they had to do was close a bunch of Walmarts, and they had to do a lot of stuff to restructure to get it back. But at one point, the Walton family was like the richest family in America. They were absolutely making profit. Walmart was especially making profit because what Walmart did was cut the middleman out.
Right.
So what they did was instead of
it used to be illegal to do what they did.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. So what they did was instead of ordering sunglasses from the little distribution center in Kentucky, they would order 100,000 units straight from the distributor and then just put them in the stores, pallets of them.
Right.
Same thing with Home Depot. Home Depot did the same thing. Like, we're going to cut the middleman out. We're going to buy in bulk and just sell and load up our shelves. So when someone comes in for nails, we're not going to have, 12 boxes.
Yeah.
We're going to have 20 fucking cases of 100 boxes in each case, like.
Yeah. But back in the day, it used to be illegal to have you had to pick a fucking trade, or not a trade, but like a
specialty
thing that you sell.
Yeah.
And that's why there was a store, like a chair store,
Yeah.
and fucking glasses.
The department store is what changed that.
Right,
When
and
that
then
came in.
once they got rid of those rules, it was like, oh, you got whatever in the store.
Yeah.
And then you get into the place we're at now, where there's not going to be any stores. It's just going to be Amazon.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I feel like what
Everything's it's just going to be one big ass warehouse with everything in it,
I
and
don't
then they
think
send
so.
it to you.
I think what's happening now is I think small business is actually going to come back because
I hope so.
it has to, because this is the way I've been seeing it. All right, so everything is always a transition. We're just transitioning into the next phase, right? So it was mom and pop shops all over, and then the big box stores opened up, right? And malls. Now malls are fucking closing.
Yeah.
Now the big box stores, Walmarts, are shutting down. They're shutting them down. There's a lot of those places that are closing. So Amazon's taking over on that side. But the side thing, like all the little things, like the repair shops, or like when you could go to Walmart to get your oil changed, now those places aren't there. Some of the Walmarts don't have an auto division anymore. That saves them a lot of money if you only have them in 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean?
You think that it's going to transition back into specialty stores, and we just use Amazon for what we buy our bulk for?
Yeah, that makes right.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That would be better, I
Yeah.
think.
I feel like there's going to be because Allentown, if you think about it, they already have a lot of appliance stores, and they already have a lot of specialty places where I like furniture shops, things like that are going to stay open. But you look at the malls, South Mall is going to close, dude. Everything's out of there.
That shit should have been closed for 15 years.
But it will be.
Yeah.
And that's a huge property that 20 years ago,
Right.
used to go there we used to go get our fucking picture with Santa there, and we'd go there for trading card card shows and shit like that. And they were one of the first GameStops there, and they had the Foot Locker there. That place was the spot back in the day. They had the Wall and then FYE. You know what I'm saying? That was the spot. South Mall was the spot. And we have Valley Mall too. But when was the last time you were at the mall? Exactly. Anybody watching out there right now, think about the last time you were at the mall.
I don't know.
And then think about 20 years ago, how often you were at the mall.
Probably a year ago.
It's, but now think about how many little restaurants you've been to, or how many, obscure things. I've bought stuff off of Amazon, but I bought it from another company.
Yeah.
So other small businesses have been making a little bit more money.
The future just might be just like a person's house. They're the person who has all the mirrors, and then you just go on to whatever's the equivalent to Facebook Marketplace at the time.
Yeah.
On eBay, that's the mirror guy.
Yeah.
And you just be like, I want that, and then you go pick it up at their house.
Yeah. And mind you, this is from our point of view in America. There are already other countries that don't live like that. They have Amazon, but they still thrive on you could open a fucking bakery in Denmark or like Sweden or something and probably do okay for yourself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't do that in America, and that sucks to say. But like,
Not now, no.
some people are successful, but the likelihood of that being a successful business has nothing to do with that person's ability to bake or even run a business. It's more of our shitty country not wanting to buy from you. It's just cheaper and easier for us to go to Walmart if we want donuts instead of going to a bakery or,
Well, that's
you know what I mean?
that's because of like what we said before. That's because of I don't know if we said it on the podcast, but shit just being outsourced to
Yeah.
to like China.
Yeah.
That's the problem with global free trade
Yeah.
because other countries don't operate under the same rules as America.
Yeah.
So they can just pay someone to make a shirt for 2 cents.
I don't shop at Walmart. Like, and I'm not saying that as like a snob, like, oh, I'm too.
But
It's
then
'cause
the thing
I
is,
don't like the company. Like
for sure, I do the same thing.
Yeah, for real. I do it to boycott the company. I mean, they make billions upon billions, and they just started paying their employees a little bit more. And some of these employees are working like 40 hours a week, standing on their feet, running the fuck around. Like, it's not an easy job.
I agree
like,
with not paying
you
them
know,
that much.
No,
But-
I think they should be paid more. Not because, and that's another thing, like the whole pay thing. Like, people get that confused, like when they compare, like, oh, well, like an EMT only gets like $17 an hour. So how is it fair to pay someone $18 an hour that does something? The
Like,
argument
you have
shouldn't. The argument shouldn't be why is that person making $18 an hour. We should be having the argument of why the fuck are we only paying EMT $17 an hour? That's always been my argument. Like, you can't be mad.
Well, that's
at,
it.
you can't be mad at McDonald's if they decide to raise their minimum wage company wide to $12 an hour and then be like, oh, well, I'm an EMT and I make 17. How is that fair? Don't say it to McDonald's. Say it to your fucking boss.
No, but
because
the
they
thing
should
is,
be paying that.
with all
more.
that type of shit is what I would say to it is places like Walmart and McDonald's and all that type of shit. People who make cheap shit or get cheap shit and you have a relatively easy job, they're never going to pay you well. But what we should do, or they should do, is instead of outsourcing the labor of making the things to China or Bangladesh or wherever the fuck is,
Yeah.
you need to make it here.
Yeah.
So those people who are working at Walmart now, stocking shelves, should be making the shelves, not
Yeah.
whatever
I
is
get it.
being sold in the store.
But we're not there. So,
We
like,
should be making that.
the easy solution is to just, pay everybody whatever the wage is that's a living wage. And anything under $15 an hour, I believe, is what they consider to be not a living wage, which is pretty accurate because it's fucking expensive to live in America. It's not cheap. There's nowhere where a person can live by themselves and only spend,
You can't do that
Think
so
about it.
easily though without the inflation going up because of being paid that.
Yes, but so it needs to be spread. That's my point. Like when they talk about minimum wage, the problem is you're just raising just the minimum. It's right. You're only raising the minimum. So whoever's at the bottom is getting that bump. So if
That's gonna that has to raise everybody though. So it's like
and that's where we need to be. And that money comes from the top. Like it has to. That's where it comes from. That's where it always comes from. That's the way money works. It comes downhill. But when it sits up there, it's that's why it's stagnant. We stopped our growth of like pay or like the gap. Like I'm trying. Oh, the way that the cost of living and pay like that went out of skew in like the 50s or 60s or some shit like that, and it's never been right since.
there is something weird, and I couldn't tell you what it is now
Yeah.
because I think I started to write a status about this type of thing, and I think I deleted it because I just lost. I started rambling.
Yeah, like
I lost interest in my
inflation
post.
continually grew, and the minimum wage and the cost of living, or the cost of living and inflation went up, but the pay didn't, and like it became harder to live, and like
Yeah.
it's been like that for. It isn't something new. It's been like that for mad long. And like what sucks is like we always talk about it like it's a current thing. Like it really isn't. Like now it's history at this point. We have a history in this country of being fucking broke. And it doesn't make sense because it wasn't always like that. We talked about this before where like I heard some guy saying how like his grandfather he worked at a supermarket, became a manager at a supermarket, was
Right.
able to buy a
And just live
house
lovely,
and
yeah.
retire and stuff. And now like yeah, you have to have
Yeah.
2 fucking jobs.
And now, like somebody like myself, I own my own business, and
Yeah. You should be technically
I got enough money.
Yeah, but
but-
like when my grandfather owned his own business, he bought the house that he lived in. He
Right.
went on vacation every or every 6 months, like twice a year. He was able to like send his kids off to college.
I've been taking
and like
a week
I
off.
seen, yeah. Yeah.
In like 2 years, like a full
Since you went to
week.
California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
Yeah. Yeah, this past vacation I had was the first full week I had off in about 3 years. Was since I went to Old Forge the last time. This coming summer, we're going 10 days.
Insane.
I'm
And
going
like
10 days. Fuck
even
it.
even with everything, there's some things like that are my fault financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, even with that, I can't like to buy a house right now, and for me to. You used to buy a house for how much? Like fucking $5,000 or some shit.
So here,
Like-
good example. Yes. So when my April's grandparents, they bought their house in Trexlertown and paid $8,000 for
Right.
it. Okay. When they died, it was about.
And what were they making a year at that time?
Not a lot.
They probably made $8,000 a
yeah.
year.
Yeah. But so look at it this way too. A car cost like $2,000 brand new back then.
Yeah.
So $2,000 for a car, $8,000 for a house.
Right.
Now it's like $250,000 for a house and maybe $25,000 for a car.
Right.
Like that, everything.
And
is
you're
just-
making $100,000
Yeah, if that.
pre-taxes, or I mean after tax. No.
Yeah.
Pre-taxes,
Yeah.
like total.
Yeah.
Like that's a decent living for somebody is like what, $70,000?
Probably $75,000. I mean, I make a decent living, but
Like
I also
you're-
have my wife, so our combined
Right.
income,
Like you're not struggling.
No.
Like you're not like, oh, I don't know if I can pay for groceries next
no,
week.
no, but
$70,000.
I don't
You
have,
should be okay.
at 35, working as an adult for fucking, 12 years, no, 17 years now or whatever. I should have over $20,000 saved in the bank
Right.
and all that. And I don't have that. I don't have $20,000 in the bank. I don't have money like that.
Me either.
But again, if this was 60 years ago, we probably would have our house already paid off. We'd probably already have a car in the driveway. And again, I've done stupid shit. Like I'm wearing, like a $75 T-shirt for no fucking reason. Yeah, but that's not the reason why I don't have $20,000 in the bank. It's because it's just too much to fucking live. It's too much to live, and that sucks. That's why I sell meth. I mean, that's why I think about selling meth. I don't sell it. I do sell meth. No, I just.
And smoke it.
Yeah, only on days that end in Y.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, it's money's a weird fucking thing. I hate it. I love it. I don't want it, but I fucking need
It
it.
is weird. There's gonna be more weird things happening in the future.
It's
gonna get weirder.
it's always weird. It's never not been weird. It's always weird. It's
gonna
just
get
different levels of
Even
weird.
weirder.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I low key thinking about, or have been thinking about, not even low key. I think I kind of like want to run for some type of office in Allentown.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
Can I be
articulate,
your
I'm
advisor?
educated. Sure, I mean, but like seriously though, like
The people are gonna pull up this
Why not?
podcast and be like, "This guy should never run
like
anything."
a city council meeting.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I say some
You could do
fucking
that.
funny shit and I curse a lot, but realistically, I don't say anything derogatory. Like I'm pretty like accepting of others, and I'm level headed, and I use a lot of common sense, which I think
you're
lack.
trans,
and I represent both sides.
right?
So I feel like I'm a home run, but I really think about it. Like, why can I not run for city council? How could I not go up and make a speech in front of people and then be like, you know what? He's way fucking better than this douche.
I'll write your speech.
What the fuck? I can do my own speech. I'm good at fucking. I won a speech contest in 6th grade and again in 8th grade. So come on, like I know what I'm doing. I got this shit. I can do it
I want to be the guy behind the scenes.
for real. My
I'll
campaign
be in the
manager.
shadows.
In the shadows. I
Yeah.
like it. Literally, find shadows.
People will try to take you out
Like,
if I'm
Aaron.
behind the shadows.
I can't find any shadows in here.
They'll be like, "Yo, this guy's got to go. He has this man has his advisor." Hell no.
Hell no, he ain't welcome.
You'll be called all types of the white supremacists
Bad stuff,
and
yeah.
shit. But then
But I think about it
we
for
just
real.
throw them in
'cause, like,
concentration camps. It's fine.
nah, but I seriously think about it.
They
like,
go away once you just like do away with them.
once they're gone, they're gone.
Right. What are they gonna say then?
Nothing because they're gone. But no, I think about it. So I'm 35 now. Next year, I believe it is 2022. They'll be voting for city
it be-
council again. That's where I'm going to start.
35's the age that you can start.
I think so.
Well,
It's
for
when you can-
president, I think. I don't think
I
there's
think
an
for-
age for like.
for legal office, I think it's 35.
Is it?
Yeah. I could be wrong,
No.
but I've also seen a lot of like city controllers and judges like just run unopposed. And I see like their videos and I'm like, wow, like these guys are real douches. I
They
feel
are.
like I could definitely just beat them and be way better.
This man Tone said, "I wish FaZe was more accepting to Jersey." Well, Jersey sucks.
New Jersey?
Yeah. Not the
Why?
old Jersey.
But why though?
Just because he's from there
That makes sense.
and he like says it a lot. He just says Jersey.
I get it. I get it.
I don't like that place. I wish New Jersey would just secede from
Oh,
America.
I like Atlantic City.
Can we just get our way with
We
give
tried
them
to
away?
trade. Didn't we offer New Jersey for something? We offered to give it to some country.
We
Me
should-
and you did, but they didn't take us very serious.
Can we trade New Jersey for Estonia?
Really, for like for anything,
For any other country?
anything,
I wouldn't do any other one.
you name it.
But
Take it.
any
No, I'm good.
any country like kind of north of the of the equator?
Right. So nothing south of the equator.
No. Or close to it. Like if they're like what's the degree line up here?
I don't know.
No, look, the equator's mad low
It
on
is.
the globe, so
is.
we got to go way higher.
Nah, because like the equator goes through Ecuador, like through the middle of South America.
Yeah, there's
and
mad
through-
countries up
yeah.
here that I don't want nothing to do with.
Okay.
So I gotta recant my
Yeah.
statement.
Let me think about it a little bit.
Yeah. We'll come up with a trade.
Exclude some countries. There's a lot of countries I want to go to.
Hey, said we gave you Redman. I like Redman,
Fair enough.
and your boy Joe Budden. I like Joe Budden too, but he may or may not have whacked off a dog. Allegedly. Did you hear that?
No.
His ex Tahiri is saying that he used to whack off his dog
That's gross.
because wasn't no other bitches around.
I don't know if I can.
Which
I don't know if I can believe that.
I might be able to believe that.
I don't know.
It sounds like something he would say.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm speechless.
I'd like
I'm
to
really
not
sure what
believe
say.
it.
I don't. I'm gonna just not believe it, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with being wrong.
I'm
too,
60-40 not believing.
So. Okay. Yeah, leading on the not believing.
Yeah. But 40, I wouldn't be shocked if
Right.
it was true.
Okay.
Which there's no way to prove it unless she has like video.
Nothing shocks me anymore, but I would be
No.
surprised. I would raise my eyes like, oh, so he does jerk off his dog.
I'm not
Okay.
surprised at anything anymore.
No.
Nothing. If you're
No.
still surprised at shit anymore, be like, oh my,
Yeah.
you're retarded.
Yeah. Where have you been the last like fucking
6 months.
Yeah. 4 years, really. Or not even 4 years, more like 20 years. More like, no, let's try fucking 25 years. I remember doing fake voting at Muhlenberg in second grade,
You
maybe
fake
it
voted?
was. Yeah, they had the voting machines because they used to vote there.
And it counted when
No,
you voted?
No.
Oh.
So the day before, we all got to go into a voting machine and we got to actually place votes. And then they tallied up like who we voted for president.
Oh, shit.
And in our class, Ralph Nader won.
Ralph Nader should have won.
It was Ralph Nader, George Bush, and Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Right?
Wasn't Nader like the super billionaire? He was
Yeah.
like trying to come in like he was I forget, he said some
Oh
wild
no,
shit.
that's Ross Perot.
It was Ross
It
Perot.
was Ross Perot.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Ross Perot. Yeah, wild. He
So-
was just a crazy billionaire coming in and going hard.
Yeah, he was like the first Trump.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. It
There's
was
a lot of
crazy,
wild
but that it's been going on like that forever. And then at the same time,
Didn't Trump name Vince McMahon like head of a COVID-19 response or some shit?
no,
He did something with Vince McMahon. He named him something.
his wife is Vince McMahon's wife is on his cabinet.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember all these.
Yeah, Linda
things.
McMahon. She serves on it.
You-
She's
You're
currently
super excited about that?
Not really.
What if
No.
Trump like just rock bottom somebody on
That'd be lit. He was
On-
on. He was on WrestleMania 20, I think it was.
on a debate stage?
That'd be pretty
Rock
dope.
bottom Joe Biden.
I'd be with it.
Would you vote for him then?
I wouldn't vote for him.
If he
then.
rock bottom Joe Biden,
it'd be lit.
and if he said like
and I'd talk about it. And
because Stone Cold said so,
now you're mixing the Rock's move with Stone Cold. You gotta.
But what if he just mixed all those up and then did it to
if
Biden?
he gave a stunner, he might win some points with me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. He wouldn't do that anyway. Although he did take a stunner,
He
actually,
might.
now that I think about
He
it.
did take a
He
stunner.
did. He sure did. It's pretty awesome.
He did a lot of funny stuff.
Yeah. He hosted WrestleMania 4 and 5 at Caesar's Palace, I believe it was, in Atlantic City.
The funniest guy always wins the president.
Yeah.
Whoever's the funniest always wins.
The funniest guy always wins.
Yeah. For real. Think about it.
I guess. I mean, was Clinton funnier than Bush, I guess? Was,
Did they run against each other?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Who did Clinton run against?
Someone else.
How many terms did Bush serve? One or
2.
two? Oh, he did serve 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And who did he run against? I don't even remember.
Because 9/11 was on the
No,
first
no,
couple days
George
of his
Bush
second
Sr.
term.
Senior.
He ran 2, didn't he?
No, I
He
think
was
he
like
ran.
head of the CIA.
I think he ran twice. He won the first one, but I think he got beat the second time.
He only
by
did
Clinton.
1 term.
Let's look. I'm gonna look.
He was like head of the CIA. He probably did 2.
I'll look it up right now.
Trade jersey for Medellin?
Medellin? Just Medellin or all of Colombia?
That's just the city.
Yeah, I
can't-
know. That's what I'm saying. Do we
I
want
mean,
the
we
whole
could
country?
trade jersey just for a city. I would do it.
For
because,
Medellin. That's
yeah.
not a. I mean, it's not a bad. There's a lot of cocaine that comes out of there. I'm
There's
sure
a lot
that's
of
why we're getting that,
Mexicans
but,
there, isn't there?
Where?
In Colombia. That's South America, huh?
Yes.
I'm mixing my Mexicans
All
up.
right. They are Hispanic.
Everyone down there is just Mexican to me.
Yeah, he only served 4. He only served 4 years.
Did he? That's crazy.
Yeah, in '93 he lost to Bill
To
Clinton.
Bill Clinton?
Yep.
Well, Bill Clinton's definitely funnier than George Bush Sr.
I mean, I guess you're right. I don't know if he's funny at all.
Yeah, but who did George Bush Sr. run against?
The first time?
Yeah.
I'm looking
Who did
it
he
up
win
now.
against? It was somebody like super gay.
Oh yeah, he was vice president for 8 fucking years.
Well, that'll do it.
With Ronald
Right.
Reagan, I forgot about that.
He was prepped. Bush Quail. What year was that?
What, when he ran for president?
Bush Quail, what year?
88.
Yeah, I remember that. I was 2.
Who did he run up against? That's what I'm looking for. Holy
God
fuck.
damn, look at that map
it
right
was-
there.
Yeah.
That is a win right there.
Yeah.
That might be how it looks this year.
Dukakis.
Dukakis, yeah, exactly. Look at that name. Dukakis.
Dude Caucus.
Yeah, Dude Cock is.
Dukakis.
Who do you think was funnier, Bush Sr. or Dukakis?
Probably Dukakis.
His name is funnier,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
him as a person,
So we should win
just
right
think
off the
about
bat.
it. Just look up a Dukakis, whatever Dukakis said. Look up who Dukakis is.
I want to see who.
Trade jersey for a dumpster on 7th? Yes.
Sold.
We would. Yeah.
And sold.
We'll trade New Jersey for let's just look on the map. Let's just spin the globe and like pick somewhere blindfolded.
And here. Okay, this part of the ocean.
Yeah, that's where I landed. What's the closest thing? Hawaii. We already have Hawaii, so
Yeah, it's already ours. But we would still trade for it.
we would. We would do it again.
We already own it, but yeah, you
Don't we have 51 states now? We should just have 50.
No, we have 50. And Puerto Rico.
Who was
isn't
the
there.
51st? Wasn't there a 51st and we were just like, we're not going to add a star? It's fine
No.
the way it is.
I don't think Puerto Rico was ever made a state, but they were talked about.
Yeah, they shouldn't ever.
I don't understand how. But they're so far from us. They are so far
Just
away
let them
from
go. The only reason we have them is because Cuba was super communist.
Jamaica, Cuba, and there's one other island that's even close.
It was just an outpost to keep an eye on Cuba.
Yeah. And now it's just ours.
I mean, it's cool because we can go there without a passport if we want.
Yeah, but
And it's a tax haven now, essentially, for super rich people.
not surprising.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked about going there because we're going on vacation in April, and we're not sure where we're gonna go. We were talking about Cancun. I want to go to Cabo.
Gay for a gay president? I don't know what that means. Kanye will be our next. No, nobody's voting for Kanye, really.
No.
It's not like even me. Like I love Kanye, but I'm not voting for him for president.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Mainly because he's black.
Right.
That's the
Now, if he wasn't,
then we could talk.
yes. If his name was Kane West
No, but
or Kyle West.
I love Kanye. He's a genius, but I'm not voting for him for president.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not going down.
It's not.
Or Fran Drescher. We'll trade New Jersey for Fran
For Fran
Drescher.
Drescher, she's from New Jersey too, I think.
Yo, she has one of the most annoying voices ever, yo.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Insane.
It's pretty bad.
Who could ever have sex with that voice?
I mean, she should just not do it then.
Just not speak?
Yeah, or just not speak like that.
I don't think she can't.
Just change the way you talk.
Just don't do it.
If people are like, your voice sucks, just change it.
What the hell were we just talking about before?
Fran Drescher?
No, right before that. Dukakis, Kanye for president. Yeah,
Yep.
nobody's voting for Kanye.
Yeah, we're not. No, but because you were asking about Bush.
You can never predict
And he only
who's
ran
going to
once.
be the next president because out of nowhere, somebody just always pops up and then they win.
Yeah. I mean, did anybody really think in 2014 that Trump was going to win presidency? Like,
Right.
And here we are.
Going into 15.
Yeah. So it's you never know.
No, you don't. Nobody knew Obama before that.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. Well, I can't even go too far back because I super wasn't paying attention back then.
So it was what? It was Obama. It was Bush,
Yeah,
Clinton.
I was
Bush
definitely
Senior,
Nobody was paying attention
Reagan.
to politics back when Bush,
Carter.
of our age. Yeah.
And then it was I don't know. I start losing it.
Right.
I know Eisenhower's there, and then fucking Nixon, and then Gerald Ford, I believe, took over for him.
God damn, you're going back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, as far as our age bracket goes, nobody was paying attention to politics pre or even Bush.
Yeah.
Maybe some people were, like
Yeah.
whoever was in your fucking debate class.
Remember they
in
started
high school.
doing Rock the Vote?
Yeah.
That was on MTV, and they did that. They did like an interview with
Yeah,
George
but you
Bush
just didn't
on there.
care.
but,
You were
like,
just like, oh, rock the
Yeah.
vote's going on.
Yeah. But if you look at it, though, you had like a Republican presidential candidate having like a conversation and an interview with somebody, and then having the Democratic one like do it as well. And like, you couldn't have that now.
They should.
Even if it wasn't Trump in office, like when it was, like Obama going against Mitt Romney and who else did he run against? He ran against was it McCain the one year? McCain and Palin, right?
Yeah.
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 Same
was
thing.
it? Was it McCain? Really?
Yeah, the first time I believe it was
McCain and Palin.
or that was the second
Jesus
time. I think the
Christ.
first time it was Mitt Romney, I believe,
Yeah.
and the
Because
second
I had
time
a
it was McCain and Palin.
because we were doing Halloween and I was Obama and my black friend was Mitt Romney.
That makes sense. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
So we
That's awesome.
did that and we went around.
Nice.
We went around to like multiple clubs.
That's great.
And then people were like, "Oh shit, Obama and Mitt Romney."
Yeah.
And then they seen my hands, and I was the
Yeah.
white guy,
Yep.
and he was the black
And
guy.
here's the black guy.
And we
Awesome.
were switched faces. Very
Yep.
clever.
It is. That's actually awesome. It's great.
So people were very excited at that time. If
wonderful.
you do that now, people will not be excited.
Yeah. You didn't have blackface on. You had a fucking mask on.
I did have blackface on underneath.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. So you
Just in case somebody tore it off.
Yeah.
Was like, "Oh, you're a white guy," and then they tore my mask off.
Oh wait, never mind.
You're still a black guy.
Yeah.
Just in black face.
Yeah. You were super committed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
I was all the way.
I went all
It
the
didn't
way.
used to be offensive. Trump and Biden should have a boxing match. I mean, we're not too far off from that.
It would be so bad. Nobody wants to see two
damn.
70-year-old guys go at it.
No. I was thinking about some funny shit with blackface the other day. I forget what it was. It was great, though. It was an awesome idea. But I can't remember. So you guys just got to trust me on
Yeah, it was good though.
that. It was good.
You should have been there.
Everybody's like, no, there's nothing that could come good from that. But
So-
but I assure you, it was good.
So who do you guys play tomorrow?
The Rams?
The Rams. In LA or in Dallas?
I think in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's going to be any fans
Oh, wow.
for Sunday Night Football,
All right.
which is going to be terrible.
Oh, it's a Sunday night football game.
Yeah.
Oh, word. All right.
I was not excited about Morgan Freeman gave me permission to wear blackface. Yeah, Morgan Freeman, he gives everybody permission for that. I wasn't excited on Thursday. Like that shit was. They were trying to. You watched it?
I watched a little bit.
They were trying to sell you on the fan noise because they were at like 20% capacity.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
And they were like, this 20% capacity is very loud. It sounds like we're at full capacity. We did not alter this sound. I'm like, why do you have to tell me that then?
Yeah.
That means you altered it.
It's super sus.
Right.
Again, it's just
They were trying to super sell it.
Yeah, it's just like it's the mind games. That's what
Yeah,
they're
it
doing. It's
is.
marketing. They're trying to fucking sell you on it.
Like if you didn't alter it,
And they had to
you would
because
have never
the
said
ratings
that.
were bad.
I
saw
believe
that
it.
they were bad. And how can you blame them? I mean, like, it's not even the fact that there's no fans. The excitement for football is just not there.
No.
Knowing that you're not going to be able to go to a game, or if you're going to, it's a fucking crapshoot if you're going to be able to get a ticket.
Right.
And who knows what they're charging? Are
That
they going to
and-
charge, since they're at 20% capacity, are they charging 80% more to make up for the cost of not having fans? Like, what the fuck is a ticket cost?
That and most people are not thrilled about the social climate. And then half of the people are not thrilled about all the social justice shit.
Yeah.
Then the other half, they're fucking scared of fucking COVID and shit.
Yeah.
So people
You're right.
are
It's a bunch of fucking nonsense right now.
yeah. The scaredest people of the pandemic type shit, the scaredest people that I've encountered are old Republicans. They're terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. Like this is the only thing that like transcended like liberal and old Republicans.
Yeah.
Like they're all scared as fuck.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what I was saying with the I seen a bunch of people sharing the thing with like JJ Watt, and they're like, oh, they were booing the moment of what do they call it?
Solidarity, yeah.
The moment of solidarity. He was like, I don't know why it was such a problem. It's supposed to be solidarity. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand the mindset of the people who are booing you then. Their whole thing is, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I just want you to go out there and play the fucking game I want to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Do nothing. Don't do it at all.
Yeah.
Don't do anything. Just play football. That's all they want.
I get it.
So then when they're confused about like, oh, why are they booing? Because they don't want you to do anything.
Yeah. They're just gladiators.
Yeah, they
all
just
they
want
are.
you to play football.
It's ancient Rome.
It's not about racism. They're not racist towards you for fucking trying to stand for unity. They just want you to play football. That's all they want you to do.
Yeah.
That's why they're booing. They're like, oh, you're still forcing the shit down our throats even though you called it the moment of unity. And you do. And what's the black fucking national anthem? Is there one?
I don't think
Well,
so.
I didn't see it, but that's what they did, I guess.
I don't know.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
But that automatically means that there's a white national anthem if there's a black one. What's the black one? Beyonce sings it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Beyonce is like 40% white.
That white?
Probably.
Wow, I didn't know she was that white. I thought she was like 75% black.
I don't think so.
Just a touch of white.
I wouldn't guess that.
Just like a couple drops.
No.
No?
Nah. She's pretty light.
She's pretty something.
You enjoy it.
I do.
I'm saying, like, she's lighter than Jay-Z.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, we have friends that are, like, super black.
Yep.
Those are, like, 90 to 100% black guys.
Yeah. Yep.
People who are, like, in between are, like, 70. Like, light-skinned dudes,
Right.
like Devin or something.
Right.
Like, 70, 75.
Yeah. Devin's a little white.
Some 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something in there. Like,
There's some white in there.
you have some white relatives then. When
Yeah.
you're light skinned like that, not super light skinned, but just like you're
Yeah.
a mocha or
Yeah,
something,
Yeah.
somewhere along your family
Lineage,
line,
Yeah.
there's some white guys there.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Who knows where or when,
yep.
but somewhere along
We're not
there.
pointing fingers. We're just
Yeah.
saying.
We're just saying, somewhere along the line, there's a white guy in there, a white woman. Like when you're as white as us here,
Yeah.
there's like 0 black guys.
Yeah.
We're the opposite end of the spectrum.
We
Like, when
are.
you see super black guys, there's
Yeah.
like no white guys in your history.
There's none. None.
Probably not.
No.
It's probably very unlikely you have a white relative.
It's highly unlikely.
Right. Unless it's like a cousin of a cousin or something.
Right.
like,
Right.
Then maybe, yeah. But we're talking about like direct, like paternal,
Yep.
grand paternal. Is that a
Yeah,
word?
Paternal. That's your parents.
Your paternal
Yeah,
lineage.
Yeah.
You'll have like an aunt that fucked like a white guy or something. That
Right.
like that's not direct.
Right. It kind of is though. If they're
No,
your
like
cousins.
an aunt. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's not your direct paternal line. Like grandmother to granddaughter to you
Right.
to great grandmother to you. Like
Yeah.
if you're going to an aunt, like that's a
That's
branch
immediate
off.
family.
It is immediate,
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah.
branch off. Like if your aunt fucked a Chinaman,
Right. If your
And then
aunt
now you have
fucked a Chinaman.
and now you have a Chinaman cousin.
Right.
It's kind of like that doesn't have anything to do with your direct bloodline, kind of.
Right.
It's still within your family,
Right.
but it's not a direct.
I know what you mean. I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What were we talking about before? Where you like we should be talking about this on the stream?
Oh, we were talking about houses and property and stuff.
uh,
Adult things. We were talking about adult things. But we were just having a conversation. But we're having a good one now, so it's okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Yo, fucking pussy ass bitches don't want to play no poker. What the fuck? The fuck is anybody doing right now?
Yeah, people who like to
It's
play.
it's a Saturday night. Let's have a couple drinks. Let's fucking throw some chips down. Let's have some fucking fun. The fuck?
Yeah, if you like to play poker and you're not like a super professional,
Yeah.
then like, holla at us.
Yeah, let's fucking play. I'd like at least two more. 'Cause me, you, and Jew were in.
Somebody who's like casual. We don't want somebody
Yeah.
to come in and fucking us up and take all our money every time.
Text Mandela. Tell him he's being a bitch. Tell him to Uber if he has to. Come on.
I might not ever lose
Let's
again.
go.
I'm telling you right now.
Right?
I might not ever lose again.
I shouldn't even have played. I was so fucking tired. I was. I was so tired. I was like, I'm just gonna go play craps. But everybody was playing except for who was out. Tremaine was out,
Oh yeah, he was done.
and Mar was out right when I got there. But then he bought back in. So. And then as soon as I got sat down, Riga went out a little bit after, and him, Kevin, and Maine were playing craps. Fuck.
Yeah, all the. I was like, this is a super segregation going on. We have like 3 black guys over there playing craps.
All
They-
playing craps, and all the
they're
white guys
all-
are playing poker, playing cards.
Yo, I got pulled over, man.
I know. I seen. Where over here?
Right in the backyard.
So you were parking your car in your house, and they were like pulling you
Yeah,
over.
what happened? I was coming into the development, and I pulled over to the shoulder to turn in
Yeah.
because I seen somebody was behind me, so I didn't want them. You know,
I do that every time I come to your house. Yeah.
Especially when somebody's behind me, I just want them to
Yeah.
go past. So I pull over to the shoulder like kind of super early, and I go in, and I'm driving through, and the person's like starting to get closer on me, and I'm like, why is this person on my ass? They're just being a dick. It's like
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever. And I just keep driving through. They're still on my ass all the way to the house. And I'm like, they're still following me. So I take the long way instead of making the
Yeah.
first turn. I take the long way, and then I make the left. And then they're still following me. So I'm like, I'm not stopping because I can't see what kind of car they're in. I just see their
Yeah.
headlights in my rear view. So I don't stop. I go past the house, back around, and they're still following me. I'm like, I undid my seatbelt.
Yeah.
I have something over there.
Yeah.
I was about to go grab it because I think someone's following me.
And then they fucking threw the.
And then they
sirens
threw
on.
the sirens on, and I go, I was almost like, thank God.
Yeah. Did you say that to him? Like, hey, I live right there.
Yeah.
I drove around because I thought someone was fucking following.
I
me."
did. I forgot that I took my seatbelt off, so I
Yeah.
throw my seatbelt back on, and then, I roll my window down, and he comes up, and we have a good little spat. And I'm like, if that looked crazy, it's because I thought somebody was following me home. He was like, he said, who, like your friend? I said, no, like someone I don't know. Like somebody has followed me back to the house before. So like, if that looked crazy,
Yeah.
that's
I
why.
apologize. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was like, where are you coming from? I was like, I was playing pokers with my buddies. We played really long. He was like, did you win? I said, yeah. And he's like, did you have anything to drink? Because he was like, you ran the stop sign back there. And I was like, what stop sign? The one where I turned in? Because I didn't know where he was talking about. But there's a stop sign like a couple where I came from,
Yeah.
the way that like I run when I'm sober, kind of.
Yeah.
So I was already driving carefully because I knew it was Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
So I didn't know if I don't think I ran it really,
Yeah.
but I maybe just did like
Yeah, a California style.
right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm home. I'm ready to go to bed.
Yep.
I may have ran it.
Yeah, you probably looked at your ID like, oh, it's fucking right there.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I was right here.
Yeah.
But then I was like, yeah, I had a beer. He's like, what kind of beer? I'm like, goddamn, these kind of questions. Just had a beer, man. Because you can't just go, I had like fucking 6 mixed drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I stopped drinking
Yeah.
like 11.
Yep.
And I was just, I pounded like 5 waters.
Yep.
So when I left, I took a pee before I left and it was like clear. So I was like, I feel fine.
Yeah, you're good.
So they pull me out the car. I do the sobriety test. I do, like, he's trying to make me follow the light and my head's moving. He's like, stop moving your head. I'm like, fuck, man, it's just automatic.
Yeah, it's also 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
Give
I'm
me a
like, I'm
fucking
tired.
break. Just
I'm
give me
like,
a breathalyzer,
I'm
man.
like, bro, I
Let's
just
go.
I live right here.
Yeah.
So I pass all the things. I walk the straight line. I count my steps. I lift my foot in the air and do the whole fucking thing. And then they make me do the breathalyzer. And I guess I passed the breathalyzer. And then he's like, you had more than one drink, but you're good. I was like, fucking thank you. I was fucking up the breathalyzer too, because I never took a breathalyzer before. He's like, you got to blow. And I'm like, I'm blowing all light. He's like, no, that's way too late. And I fucked up twice. I'm like, I don't know how hard I have to blow, man. I'm sorry, I never done this before.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I guess I passed that.
Did you write your ticket for blowing the light?
No,
Nice.
I got off because of my skin.
Nice.
It's probably not because of my skin. It's because I'm already home.
Yeah, that would have been a dick move. Like, I'm gonna write you a ticket right outside your house.
Right.
Yeah, that would have been a dick move.
But he said he knew I had more than one drink, but I passed. So maybe I was like really close to being over the edge, which I was worried about. Like, what if you're like right on it? Like, because I had, I don't know, maybe 3 mixed drinks.
Yeah.
But I pounded a lot of water. I ate food.
Yeah.
I had
4 hours went by.
Yeah, I literally had like a drink between. I had a bottle of water between every drink. I ate.
Yeah.
I didn't feel drunk.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink. Like, I'm having this one beer, literally, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because like I just so many people I know have got fucking bagged
On some
lately,
bullshit,
man. On
yeah.
some bullshit. Yeah. Like, none of them. Like, I had a friend a couple years ago that deserved it because they crashed their fucking car and they were stupid. And I had a coworker that crashed their car and then called the cops. Like, dumbass, just leave. Why would you call the cops? Because I hit a pole. So what? So back your fucking car out and get the fuck out of there, you dumbass.
Right. If it can drive.
Yeah, and it could. He's like, yeah, I guess whatever. But like the people that we know that got on some bullshit, it's fucking stupid anymore. You got lucky, bro.
I did get lucky. I couldn't. I was like, how am I gonna fall asleep after this?
Yeah,
My
for real.
My heart's going. I couldn't go to sleep. Like, I'm like right in my backyard with the lights going, and I'm fucking up the breathalyzers. But he was super nice. He was like, thanks for being cooperative and everything. And like, he was like, just get home safe. I'm like, yeah, I'm right.
It's right there.
Right here.
I'm safe. I'm good. I'm gonna go home.
Go right around the corner. I'm here.
Wild.
Yeah. So the Lord was on my side that night. I won in poker. He doesn't like gambling, you know.
The Lord was on your side.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a great way to end it right there. The Lord is on your side.
He
buddy.
was. He definitely was on my side that night.
Well, follow us on iTunes. WTF are we talking about? All one word. Find us on fucking Instagram, on YouTube. Find us on Podbean, Facebook. Aaron DeLong, Petty Hardaway.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, fucking right. And poker. Like, anybody wants to play poker, Saturday nights is our night.
We'll do strip poker too.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
So come see us naked. We'll be there. And you will too.
Oh, we got some fucking comments, man. I
was reading them.
Yeah. Good shit.
All right, we're off.
All right.